Okay, hey guys, this is Allison Chastain, Presidential Diamond with Itworks Global. Today I want to teach you about Instagram, and again, I never have claimed to be like a professional on Instagram by any means. I've only gotten a few things from it, but I've recently started working it, so it's not been, it's been in the past 2 months that I finally have kind of started, oh, sorry, people are, okay, that I finally kind of started like working it a little bit, so um, I am going to show you, and I'm actually getting on it right now on my phone so I can show you exactly um, like what I do. So this is my Instagram, and just like anyone else says to do, like I don't follow other It Works people, minus like one or two that I follow because they're really good at what they do, and I will take some of their posts sometimes, and one of them is one of my triples who's just really great at Instagram. But I've really learned about some things to do, so I'm gonna teach those to you. So first of all, what you want to do is you'll sign up, get an account, and you want to be inspirational. You want to inspire people. You want to be positive. You want to make people want to follow you. So most of my posts are either something inspirational, something like entrepreneurial-ish, something like I post a lot of Bible verses also. And then every once in a while I throw in, and I know that they talk about, like Jade, I think, talks about like a rule about like 3 posts and It Works posts, and I think that's what it is. See, I don't even know, but I kind of do that. So I'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4 posts in between, and then an It Works post, and sometimes it might be just 2, but it's around 2, 3, or 4 posts in between, and my It Works posts. So, but what you want to do is once you get an account, you will start following people. So how you find people to follow is you go to like businesses that already sell something. So, and you don't necessarily follow the business, but you go to their followers and you click on like, let me just show you, for example. So we're going to go to Target just for now. So I'm going to search for Target. There's Target stuff that pops up, either like Target style or Target, and I'm just going to click on Target. So you can see I clicked on Target. Now I'm not following Target, but they have 888,000 followers. So I'm going to click on their followers, and all these people pop up. And I can just start following these people. And I'm not really paying attention to who I'm following and who's, whatever. Some of them I'm requesting, some of them I'm just following. So you can follow all the way, and you know what? I have no idea how many people that is. I think you can follow up to 60 an hour, and I could be wrong. I don't know. So anyway, you keep following people, and you're going to probably notice that some of them are younger children. So I really try to like at least kind of look at who they are. Some people just keep following just because of the time, but I'm usually nursing the baby when I'm doing this, so I have time to kind of like look and see who I'm really following, and I really try to follow people who are at least 18 and over that could even join my team. So that's what you want to do to follow, and I'm going to stop doing that. So I'm going to get out of the Target, go back. And so look, so I've got, so eventually you're going to see that people start following you back. And so like I've just reached over 4,000 followers as of like today. So it's really exciting. When I started actually working Instagram, it was 2 months ago, and I had about 1,500 followers. So you can build up pretty quickly. I've gotten whatever that is, 2,500 followers in 2 months, about a month and a half, 2 months. So just continue to do that following thing every single day. I do it about 3 times a day. I don't even know how many people that is. I guess if it's 60 times 3, what is that? What's 60 times 3? 180, thanks. So I probably follow around 200 people a day. I know some people say to follow about 300 people a day, but I know that if you follow too many, you can actually get your Instagram account shut down. So I wouldn't recommend doing it too much, but around 200 people a day is probably a good number. So that's how you find people to follow and who will follow you back. Also in my profile section, if you notice, I don't say anything about being a rap sister or a rapper or anything like that. I just say that I'm a homeschooler, I'm an adventurer, I love music, I love Jesus, I love health and fitness, I'm a photographer, I'm a wife, blah, blah, blah. And I don't have my website either. I have my Facebook page, because that way people can connect with me on Facebook and see that I'm a real person and, whatever. So that's another thing that I do. And I have my profile set to public, and some people have it set to private. I've had it both, and I don't really notice a huge difference. honestly, I probably should put it back to private because I don't really use hashtags anymore. And that's another thing I've noticed that, like, here's one I posted today. And at the bottom, you can see I didn't post any hashtags at all. So it's because I have followers already, so they're going to see my posts. So I don't necessarily need to put hashtags for other random people to find me because I already have 4,000 people following me. So hashtags are really for if you want random people to click on a certain hashtag and find you, and it's also a good way to find other people. So if you want to search for, I know there are some people in our organization that have found each other through the hashtag, like twin mom, for example, if they have twins, you know. And that's where a lot of the leaders came from, is from that one hashtag. So you can find people from hashtags too. Just think of something that would interest you, you know, like homeschool mom would be one for me. I have found that there's a lot of Itworks people now hashtagging that, probably because there's a lot of homeschool moms. And so it's kind of, you know, flooded now. But just find some hashtag that's interesting to you or that interests you, and then find people who are like-minded and build relationships with them. Now, the reason I wanted to kind of show you something new that I learned is that for a long time I was just being thoughtful, which is what you're supposed to do, be thoughtful like John Eric says, and I was building relationships with people, which is great. But the one thing that I was noticing is that I was not really engaging as fast as I'd like to with people to like, you know, I'm doing Instagram to work my business, you know, and I want people to see what I'm doing. And so I was having a hard time actually getting people to ask about it. I had a few people, especially on the product tester posts, but not very many. So what I started doing is anytime I post a picture like a lip and eye picture or just any business picture, the before and after picture, if I told you that you could make $600 plus a $500 bonus, any of those pictures that have to do with Itworks, anyone who likes those pictures, so see I have like 16 likes on this picture. So I'm going to go to my likes on this picture, and I'm going to see who liked it, and I'm going to go through, and I'm going to see, okay, well, this person's at work. Some of them are Itworks people. Some of them look like they're 12. So, but the ones that are not already in Itworks or that look like they're at least 18, I'm going to message them. And I don't know if you know how to message on here, but if you go to, let me see my screen, sorry. If you go to the bottom here, so the home button, and then at the top, the top up here, there's like this little mailbox looking thing, and you click there, and those are your DMs. That stands for direct message. So you can go to your DM, and you can just push add new, that little plus sign, and a picture will pop up, and so like say someone, I always put the picture in that they commented on. So here's my lip and eye picture. So I'm going to put that in there, go to the next, and then it says direct, so that means it's a direct message to one person or more if you want to put it to more people, but I would definitely not recommend sending it out to all the people who liked your picture. Do it individually. No, sir. Sorry. So I'm going to go to find the person that I want to send it to, and you just type in the person's name, search, and you can find it and add it. And then for my what I'm going to write to them is I actually have it saved in my notes just because it's easier. It's not even a lot to say, so it's really not something that you need to have saved in your notes probably, but it's super easy. I have it saved in my notes. It says, hey lady, I saw you like this picture. Is this something you or someone you know would be interested in getting a bit more info about? So I take that, I select it, copy it, go back to Instagram. It's still up in my DM, and I paste it. And that's all I do, and then I send that. And so that way, and then, so yesterday, let me just kind of show you my DMs from yesterday. All of these, if I told you, and then there's some before and afters and stuff, this is all from the last day. All of those are people that I wrote, and about half responded, and the other half didn't respond yet, and that's okay. But it was funny how many people actually were like, yes, I do want more information, or yeah, send me some stuff, here's my email. So I really got some positive feedback, whereas if I hadn't asked, they probably wouldn't have said anything. And so I learned that from you, Charity Allison. Thank you so much. Just gave you a little shout out there, well, my little friend Charity. So anyway, those are the tips I wanted to share with you. They've really helped me become more successful with Instagram because it's something that I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with. So hopefully that helps you guys, and happy Instagramming.